New tonight, more than once every day, a Memphis police officer gets into some kind of crash while driving an MPD squad car. In fact, cops were in 438 crashes last year, and the officers were at fault in 150 of them.
And it's raising questions about the kind of driving training officers are given before and after they've been given a badge, as well as how MPD holds those officers accountable. And tonight, we are getting answers. Tonight, ABC 24's Desmond Nugent saw for himself how officers are trained when it comes to driving cars taxpayers pay for. And Desmond, what'd you learn?
Richard Pepper, this is video of the obstacle course Memphis police officers have to go through during basic training. And as you can see, there's a couple of tight turns here, and it's based off a time, which is 4 minutes, with rules that come attached. Second Lieutenant Lawrence Wright with MPD says officers are mandated 54 hours of driving training, which include defense driving and emergency vehicle operation. During this course, each officer has to parallel park on each side in serpentine, which means knowing how to maneuver if a vehicle pulls out quickly in front of an officer while on the road. If an officer hits 2 cones, it adds 5 seconds to their time, but if they hit 3 cones, they are disqualified, and if they miss any part of the obstacle, they are disqualified. Wright says before an officer is determined to be at fault, their Special Traffic Investigation Squad comes out to the scene. Then a review board determines if the officer is or is not at fault. That officer then is expected to attend a hearing with their commanding officer. Wright is hoping the officers involved crashes will decrease this year.
I would like to see that number go down. However, you got to look at every single crash. In some crashes, even though it may be us being at fault, it may be simple as us running into a pole where it was damage to the car, a crash did happen, the officer was at fault, but nobody got hurt.
Now, Second Lieutenant Lawrence Wright tells me if any officer faces criminal charges, they could be fired and face any other consequences in court. Now, coming up tonight on ABC 24 at 6, hear from an Uber driver who shares why regular drivers should have an additional fine if they cause an accident with MPD. In the studio, I'm Desmond Nugent.
Some interesting insight there, Desmond. Thank you.